Beautiful night here in the Bay Area. The Angels are coming off a very tough loss in extra innings last night at the hands of the Oakland Athletics. Tonight they try to even up the series. It's game 2 of this 3-game set. We welcome you inside the Coliseum and back to Angels baseball here on Fox Sports West. He's Mark Kubiza. I'm Victor Rojas. And if you recall, yesterday before the game, we were talking about guys needing to step up, specifically Yunel Escobar, and trying to fill the void for Mike Trout. But there's 2 other guys that actually did a nice job last night, Luis Valbuena and Ben Revere.
And Valbuena really swung the bat well. When you look at it career-wise against Oakland, a little over 300 career hitter, and he had a good swing against Kendall Graveman last night, pick up that first home run as an Angel. Fastball that was down, didn't try to pull the pitch, drove it out to dead center field. So that was a good swing for him. He's getting better and better each time he's getting that timing going. And speaking of getting that timing going, Ben Revere getting some more at-bats now with Mike Trout not in the lineup. He doubles down the line not once, but he ended up doing it twice. And then eventually he hits a ground ball right back up the middle. So his hands were very good. The timing, especially when he's got that complex swing through the zone, to be able to have that timing together, but also outstanding range out in the outfield for Ben Revere, former center fielder who's made great catches out in that position, had to go a long way to be able to pick up that fly ball into left center field. So he could do a lot with the gloves, certainly with the wheels, and now getting some swings together now that timing's back.
Well, for the 4th consecutive game, Mike Trout is not in the lineup, able to take batting practice today, and we'll see how he goes as far as the game progresses and maybe even getting a chance to play in tomorrow afternoon's finale. We're just about ready for baseball here in Oakland. Sit back, relax. We'll bring you the lineups and the first pitch when we return. Chilly once again like it did last night. The wind seems to be picking up and whipping through this ballpark as the Angels try to even up this series at a game apiece. It'll be the battle of the alternate jerseys tonight, with Oakland wearing their gold jerseys, the Angels wearing their alternate reds. And Oakland's feeling pretty good about themselves with 3 straight walk-off victories. Let's take a look at the lineup for Mike Scioscia tonight. Game number 35 for the Halos. They come into this one 2 games under 500 at 16-18. It'll be Escobar leading things off at third, Calhoun at right, Pujols DHing, Valbuena at first, Andrelton Simmons at shortstop, Cameron Maybins at center, Ben Revere on left, Cliff Pennington is starting nod at second base, and Martin Maldonado batting ninth and doing the catching as they take on the 25-year-old right-hander, native of the Virgin Islands. His name is Jarrell Cotton.
Yeah, Cotton's fastball is 90-95. He'll throw a cut fastball curve and a plus changeup. My go-to is to be successful against Cotton. Be aggressive early. There's first or second pitch combined. Hitters hitting .405 against him, and sit and hit the fastball. Batting average well over 300 against the fastball this season. Very good changeup. He likes to try to get ahead and then finish off hitters with his changeup. As a hitter, be aggressive before he gets to that point.
Let's take a look at the defense for the Oakland Athletics tonight. Chris Davis in left. Rajay Davis is in center. Matt Joyce in right. Trevor Plouffe, Fernando Morales on the left side of the infield. Jed Lowry and Yonder Alonso on the right side. Bruce Maxwell tonight behind the plate.
And Alonso, the AL player of the week as far as swinging the bat, but also has been pretty solid defensively. He's started 26 of the 33 games at first base this season for Oakland. Pretty good range, 2 errors so far this season for the first baseman.
Escobar 266 on the season. 6 doubles, 4 home runs, 12 runs batted in. 1 for 5 game last night. First one's cut on and missed.
See, being aggressive on the first pitch. There's a lot of first pitch fastballs. Whether it's the 0 count, 0-1 or 1-0. Combined 15 for 39 against Cotton for hitters.
No balls, 2 strikes. Kind of now glancing back at home plate umpire Chris Conroy. Jerry Meals, the crew chief at first. Ron Culp at second. Ed Hickox, who had a lot of strike calls last night. He's at third base tonight. Cotton's 0-2. And waving at it is Escobar, and there's the first out of the game.
That's that changeup once again when he gets to that point in the count. Hyundai key for this game tonight for the Angels to be successful without Trout again. A little Steely Dan, take me alive. In other words, you got to fight in that batter's box against Cotton, especially early on. I mentioned the numbers against him. Also, when you put in the fact is, at night, Cotton's ERA coming into this game, 8.36 at night, 0-3 mark. Day games, though, 3-0 with a 1.89 ERA. Those numbers, I mean, that's a pretty good sample size when you think about it. 3-0 in a day, 0-3 at night.
Cole takes a strike. Calhoun last night 1 for 5 with a single. The Angels overall managed a total of 9 hits, but none of which came with a man in scoring position. Halos ended up going 0 for 6 last night. 0-2 count. Cotton, a strike throw machine to start the game.
Mike Trout, who had an excellent round of batting practice today, will run tomorrow in the outfield, run the bases. More than likely, we'll see him Thursday at home against the Tigers, but also possible tomorrow if he feels well running.
Calhoun goes down swinging, so Cotton strikes out the first 2 to start this one. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 5, Albert Pujols.
See, he stays back and drives towards that plate very well. A high 4-seam fastball. He will throw a 2-seam fastball, 4-seam fastball. Will throw a cut fastball also. But his bread and butter, especially normally when ahead of the count, changeup. Look for Albert to attack first pitch here if he gets a fastball.
1 ball, no strikes. Cotton's making his 7th start, 3-3 with a 4.64 ERA. 28 strikeouts, 15 walks coming into play tonight. Gooby's mentioned the odd splits already on the youngster. That's a strike. 1-1.
As you see, a lot of those fastballs are the upper part of the strike zone. 4 seams fairly straight, Has a little sink on his two-seam fastball.
Albert hitting .246, 5 doubles, 4 home runs, 24 RBIs. He was behind the count at 1-2. A couple of hits last night for Albert. 2 for 5 overall.
Does that count where he'll throw his changeup? A very good changeup.
Albert drives one out to deep left field. 596, 1-0 Halos.
You talk about a no-doubter. That baseball not only went far, but got out quickly. Now just 4 home runs away from that magical number 600 mark for the machine. Sat back well on that off-speed pitch, and did he deliver on that swing?
First baseman, number 18, Luis Valbuena.
I mean, you look at the success against Cotton this season. There's the changeup, drifted middle in, and drifted well out to left field for Albert Pujols. First time through numbers against Cotton. .327 batting average with 3 home runs, 10 RBI. Well, he's only given up 3 home runs coming in to that at bat by Albert, all the first time through before he settles down.
So 2 strikeouts to start the game and then get ahead of Pujols before giving up the blast. Valbuena at the plate.
Already tops as far as home runs in the first inning in Major League history. 136 for Albert Pujols. And Albert was sitting on that changeup.
Valbuena 6 for 19 to start his Angels career. Waving at the changeup, and it's 1-2.
First home run that Cotton has given up to a right-handed batter this year. All home runs, all 3 of them to left-handed batters. Before Albert added another one to his list as far as home runs.
Two balls and 2 strikes. Valbuena hit his first home run last night. 2-run shot in the first inning. It's 3 RBIs coming off the disabled list. 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss. So Cotton strikes out the side, but sandwiched in between the second and third strikeouts is Albert Pujols, chasing history, number 596 of his career.
And the 384th different pitcher that Albert Pujols has homered against. Just 4 away from 600 for Albert.
His 596th career home run. And we'll take a look at Bob Melvin's lineup for the A's 33rd game of the season. They're currently at 15 and 17. Rajay Davis getting the start at center field. He'll lead things off. Chet Lowry, he had the multi-homer game last night and the game winner. batting second. Chris Davis in left. Yonder Alonso at first. Ryan Healy at DH. Matt Joyce is in right. Trevor Plouffe at third. Bruce Maxwell behind the plate. Adam Rosales playing shortstop, batting ninth. Taking on the 27-year-old Alex Meyer, who's making his third start with the Angels this season.
So important for Alex just to attack the strike zone. Batting average for right-handed batters against him surprising at .412 this season. Lefties hitting .214. Just work inside in that strike zone.
I think that seems on the heels of what you just said. First pitch strikes have been a problem for him. Now 19 of 41 first pitch strikes. So you kind of get in trouble early on. This one's fouled out.
And the amazing thing about Alex Meyer with the stuff he has, not a lot of swing and misses at it. Surprising when you throw that hard. He's going to be 93 to 98 with his fastball. He's got a really good overhand curveball and a solid changeup, although he hasn't thrown as many this season so far. Not to have that many swing and misses is surprising.
1-2. Outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes on the heels of that .412 batting average for right-handers. Just 1 walk issued by Alex. Conversely, lefties are just 3 for 14 against him, but he's issued 6 walks against left-handed batters. This is upstairs. And a full count.
It's pretty close to the upper part of the strike zone.
So when people ask, what do you think about Alex Myers? Like, I think we feel the same way that the Twins felt when they drafted him and the Angels felt when they traded for him. Is that a lot of potential there. He's been able to harness it all. Be able to repeat and do it on a every 5th game basis. 3-2 and almost hits Davis. So it's a leadoff walk to start the bottom of the first.
And he even said it best when I talked to him the other day about that and the potential and all that. He goes, you know what? I'm not young anymore. I have to go out there and produce. The potential's, it all sounds great, but I have to produce. Now you're dealing with that speed of Rajai Davis at first base. He only has 1 stolen base, been caught twice. A lot of pressure right away on Martin Maldonado. And that speed of Rajai Davis. Usually likes to go very early. First or second pitch. Got a pretty good sized lead right now.
And he's off. Maldonado throw down a quick one, quick tag by Simmons. He's in there. And Davis picks up a stolen base. At 48 last year. Pardon me, 43 last year. Picks up his 2nd of the season.
Like Scioscia's looking in at Dino Ibu, who's calling in to Steve Solis to see if they had a shot at his quick tag. That's pretty close. Did he get that hand in? Mike Scioscia's comfortable with the call now. But how quick that tag was for Simba, especially dealing with the hands he had from last night, getting hit with a pitch on both the right hand and left hand. So he just got that hand in before the tag is applied. Very close, clearly safe. And Davis will try to steal third if you don't vary your look if you're Alex Meyer.
One ball, 1 strike. Jed Lowry doubled his home run total yesterday. Has 4 on the season now with 8 RBIs, a .298 batting average, also with 8 doubles. On base percentage of .367. Davis on the move to third, high throw, and Davis is in there. 2nd stolen base of the inning.
And it's all coming down. There's not a whole lot that Martin Maldonado can do on that. You have to vary that look. He timed them perfectly. He's driving towards the plate, and he's already got 3-4 steps. As Ricky Henderson said many a times, the easiest base for a good base stealer to steal is third base, and Rajai Davis has stolen now 2 bases in this game.
Lowry went around. He's out number 1. Take a look at the Angels on the defensive side of things. Ben Revere controlling left field. Cameron Davis at center. Cole Calhoun at right. The infield, Yunel Escobar, Angelton Simmons, Cliff Pennington, and Luis Valbuena around the infield from 3rd to 1st. Martin Maldonado behind the plate.
And we almost saw it on display already in the first inning. Angelton Simmons, 3rd among active players in defensive WAR. Wins above replacement as far as defense. Only Adrian Beltre and Yadier Molina better And Simmons almost got that tag down quick enough to get Rajai Davis at second. Infield in.
Chris Davis takes a strike. 241 batting average. 3 doubles, 10 home runs, 18 runs batted in a tough night last night with 4 strikeouts.
It's a firm fastball there. 98 from Alex Meyer.
This one yanked to third. Glove by Escobar, 2 down.
Hit well
Now batting
by
first
Davis.
baseman, number
And,
17.
Escobar kept
Yonder
showing Rajai Davis he made the play. Quick prep step, line drive. Gets off the base. Liner right at him, the hot corner. Big out there for Alex Meyer and the Angels. Now a chance to get through this inning with no damage. You got to stay focused. That third out, always the most difficult one to get, especially with the guy in scoring position that Rajai Davis was, with no outs.
Yonder Alonso hitting 298, 9 home runs, 24 runs batted in. His first baseman last night 0 for 4 with a couple of strikeouts. Pennington out at shallow right. Just a couple of steps outside the rim of the infield. This was out toward left center field and hit well. May have been going back on it. He'll pull up. That's gone. An opposite field home run by Yonder Alonso sets a new career high. That's his 10th, and Oakland leads it 2-1.
But like we said last night, it showed a lot of proof of that for Alonso. What he's trying to do this year is create lift on the baseball. Gets a fastball, even though it's 98, it's pretty much the heart of the plate, and he gets underneath that baseball to drive it out the other way
Number 25.
for his 10th home run. A lot of ground balls, a lot of contact last couple of seasons for Alonso, but he's been more of a guy that's looking to drive the ball and do damage and drive in runs, and does so with a 2-run home run.
The 50th home run allowed by the Angels this season, and the first allowed by Meyer. Oakland just hit its 43rd as Healy takes off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hayes answered back. Pujols with a home run to give the Angels a 1-0 lead. Alonso with 2 outs on a 1-0 pitch. New career high for him now. Free agent to be. Having a nice season. Breaking ball did not go. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pretty close, right?
Yeah, I thought it was real close. See from this angle if he crossed the plate, no question. Definitely went after that hard breaking ball.
Swing and a miss. Down goes Healy. And Alex picks up his second strikeout of the inning, but gives up a 2-run blast. Oakland leads it 2-1. We head to the second. first inning. The Angels with a solo shot by Albert Pujols, and Yonder Alonso with a 2-run shot, giving Jarrell Cotton the early lead here in the second. Cotton had 3 strikeouts to go with that home run allowed in the first inning. We'll face Simmons, Maben, and Revere. And Andrelton will look at a strike. Andrelton, of course, last night hit by a pitch and then came out of the game. But obviously feeling pretty good and back in there tonight.
Yeah, Mike Scioscia was real surprised to see him put himself available to be put in the lineup here tonight. After last night, how swollen his hands were after getting hit by that pitch. Maldonado and Scioscia talk. It's got to be about Alex Meyer holding the baseball a little bit longer and paying more attention to the running game against them.
Breaking ball in tight. Let's go back to last night in the first inning when Simmons was hit.
Well, I talked to Andrelton today, and he said he was thinking, well, was he going to throw that cut fastball or a slider coming back? I was waiting for it to run back to the plate, and then all of a sudden it ran in on me, and I couldn't get out of the way of it.
Check swing, and he did not go.
And even looking at his hand, it was like there was nothing there today. You would think, though, as a pitcher, when you see what happened last night to Simmons, you're going to pitch him inside a lot tonight, you would think.
Two-two. Simmons punching one down the line, just foul. Checking the bat, make sure it's not broken.
And if your hands are sore, that's one of those difficult swings off the end of the bat on a cool night already.
Two-two. Upstairs, full count. Cotton's coming off a start against the Twins, of which he had 9 strikeouts. Second start of the season for Cotton against the Angels. Took the loss in his first one on April 5th, 3-2, and that's a strikeout. It's a fastball that was down low. 1 out. Hey, if you've got a group of 20 or more interested in experiencing Angels baseball, receive group ticket pricing for as low as $8 per seat. Just call 888-796-HALO or go to angels.com/groups. Strikeout number 4 for Cotton already through the first 5 batters. Well, Simmons dealing with not only the slump that he's been in the last couple of weeks, but also now the hand. So, or hands, I should say, because he got both hands last night. Maben takes down and away.
So more than normal, he's looking to barrel up on the baseball, not towards the handle or the end of the bat.
Two balls, no strikes. Maben last night, 0 for 5. Comes in batting an even 200. 3 doubles, a home run, 7 RBIs.
Good hitters count for Maben. Pulled off on that swing once again. It was all with the wrists and hands. That's a pitch if he stays back and drives towards the plate, where we've seen in the past for Cameron, he can drive that ball very well to right center field.
There's a little one hopper to Alonso. Foot race, and Cotton gets there just ahead of Maben for round number 2. Tough play all around with that ball coming off the end of the bat.
Talked about Alonso as far as highlighting on the defense. He's been pretty solid defensively.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Trying to hit the ball the other way, gets that baseball in the backhand and feeds Cotton early, which is a good idea. So that way you can have that foot race to be able to beat Maben for Cotton going towards first base. Straight at the base, not going down the line. A lot of times you were taught as a kid going down the line, covering first, and Alonso with the perfect feed. Cotton beats Maben at first base.
Revere takes a strike. Nice game last night for Ben. 3-hit contest, 2 doubles and a single, 3 for 5 overall. 222 batting average with that 3 for 5 game. 1 triple, 4 doubles, 1 RBI. Count even up at a ball and a strike. And that's driven out to deep right field. Matt Joyce going back. That is gone. Big fly for Ben Revere, his first as a Halo. And we're knotted up at 2.
Just like that, we were talking about him in the open. He's getting more and more at bats. The timing is there for him, especially with that little hitch he has in his swing, the timing mechanism. Well, now all of a sudden, comfortable at the plate and doing some damage. 3 hits last night, a couple doubles. Now he gets a pitch on the inner half. That's the pitch he can drive with authority, is that pitch on the inner half. Luis Valbuena liking that. He just picked up his first home run last night as an Angel. Ben Revere, his first as an Angel tonight.
Seventh career home run. Pennington takes a strike. Cliff, the starting second baseman. Espinosa on the bench.
And you know the guys are having fun down there because you know Ben's having a good old time. He says, I'm a home run hitter right now. 2 doubles last night.
Pulled foul. 0-2 on Pennington.
Just watching that smile. Again, getting more and more at bats. Very important for Ben Revere. So on a somewhat cool night, already 3 home runs.
Pennington shooting one past Plouffe. Taking a page out of Ben Revere's book from last night. Pennington is going to slam on the brakes.
That's good base running, though. You can read that and see if you can go and still have time to get back to first base for Pennington.
And Chris Davis now with the strongest arm out in left field.
But he got himself in pretty good throwing position. Otherwise, Pennington would have tried to go to second. High fastball, stay back on a well. Hits a right by Plouffe at third. Well off the base, Plouffe was. See right there on the backhand, he got himself in very good throwing position for Chris Davis.
Maldonado rips one back up the middle. Back-to-back hits for the Angels here after the home run by Revere. So 3 straight knocks after the first 2 retired, and Escobar coming up.
So we talked about the numbers first time through against Cotton. Almost right on cue. 327 first time through this season with 3 home runs. 4th hit in 9 at-bats with 2 home runs first time through for the Angels.
Escobar struck out in the first. 1 of 4 strikeouts for Cotton. He's trying to get through this second inning. 3 straight hits. Pennington at second, Maldonado at first.
20 pitches thrown already in this inning for Cotton.
One. Caught the inside corner, 1-2.
One of those very hittable change-ups thrown for Cotton. That got a lot of the plate. Generally, he'll drop that one out of the strike zone. Percentage-wise, about 22% change-ups thrown, which is down slightly from last year. His cut fastball percentage up this season.
Well, Maxwell's going to go out and talk things over here on a 1-2 count. One number that does stand out against Cotton this year. He's allowed a .333 batting average and a .406 batting average in balls in play with men in scoring position.
Even with 2 outs with runners in scoring position, pretty high batting average against him so far this year. .278.
Lifted, fouled, and out of play.
Ben Revere with the solo shot tied the game up. First home run as an Angel.
Off the plate. 2-2.
About a baseball or so off the outside corner.
And that's out toward left field, hit well. Davis pulling up. This one is gone. Big fly for Yanel Escobar. 3-run jack. 5-2 Angels.
Well, the Angels have definitely brought on their hitting shoes tonight. 5 runs already, 3 home runs in the game. We're only in the 2nd inning. Angel fans, as always, here in Oakland. Now 5 home runs on the season.
Right fielder, number 56.
For Escobar, an off-speed pitch, a breaking ball. Well, you know what he does on his changeup too? He kind of tries to throw a breaking ball like a curveball action with his changeup. That's exactly what that pitch was. He drove out to left center field.
So 4 straight hits with 2 outs, and here's Cole.
Well, it's hard to explain because Cotton has good stuff, how he's given up so many hits with runners in scoring position. The Angels will take it right now.
Cole takes outside. Calhoun a strikeout victim in the first.
Very good numbers in his last 32 games versus the A's for Cole. Albert on deck now, just 4 home runs away from 600 for his career. 25 RBI.
Home run by Escobar, the first hit he's picked up in 4 at-bats against Jarrell Cotton. Two and one.
Boy, we're talking about in the opening, other guys stepping up with Mike Trout not available quite yet. Some real good swings. Pujols, Escobar, Revere. Maldonado lines it up the middle. Cliff Pennington lines a single the other way. Some balance tonight so far.
Onus falls on Alex Meyer now to keep it there.
Yeah, this is when you have that chance to grow as a player and certainly as a pitcher for Alex Meyer.
Cole strikes out swinging, and the Angels' second is in the books. Halos with 4 runs in on 2 swings of the bat.
Well, just talking about barreling up the baseball against a pretty solid young pitcher in Cotton. Saw that in that inning. 2 home runs, 4 runs.
Two as we start at the bottom of the second. 5 hits, 3 home runs allowed by Jarrell Cotton. First time in his brief big league career that he's allowed 3 home runs in a game. So Alex Meyer will go to work here in the bottom of the second with a 3-run lead. Facing Joyce, Plouffe, and Maxwell. Alex with a walk, 2 strikeouts, and a home run allowed in the first inning. Matt Joyce, a 185 average, 2 home runs, 10 RBIs, starting right fielder, and that first way outside for ball 1.
Well, Escobar's already equal what his home run total was all of last season.
A little run action there. Catches the corner.
That's a good fastball there from Alex. Stayed back on that well, drove towards the plate, kept that front shoulder in long enough to be able to have that downward tilt with his fastball.
Breaking ball, got him looking. 1 down. This game off to a quick start, running and gunning for the Angels, kind of like a Golden State Warrior game.
Third baseman.
Oh, yes.
Hey, what do you know?
How'd you know that?
How about that lead in for you?
Oh, that was fantastic.
He's pretty good.
Oh, you think? Dream team working on that Golden State Warriors. It's pretty cool. Kept Durant hanging around, watching Albert Pujols getting closer to history himself. Home run tonight. This now 4 away from 600 for Albert. See what kind of pull you got. Can you get him up here to say hi in between innings at some point?
I'll be right back.
There you go. I know you got that kind of pull.
Trevor Plouffe, a .216 batting average. Is ahead of the count of 3 balls and no strikes. Plouffe with 5 home runs, 11 runs batted in. Multi-hit game last night with a double and a home run. 2 for 4.
More likely to be swinging 3-0.
And a 4-pitch walk. Second free pass issued by Alex. Bring up Maxwell.
Now batting.
They celebrate Mother's Day coming up on
Number
Sunday with the
13,
Tigers in town. The first
Bruce
20,000 adults in
Maxwell.
attendance get a Mother's Day flower vase courtesy of Fox Sports West. For more info, at angels.com/promotions.
Alex Myers not gotten a ground ball double play turned behind him yet this season. Love to get one right now, get a quick out. With a ground ball in an infield, they get 2 of them. 2 outs with that pitch.
Third start of the year for Alex at the major league level. Did face Oakland twice last year as an Angel. 3 infielders on the right side. And Maxwell takes down an it. So that's 5 out of the zone now. Just missed downstairs.
Again, you'll get that call if you're consistently around the strike zone for Alex Meyer, but you've been at a zone 5 in a row, you're not going to get a borderline call.
Maxwell, 26 years of age, 2 for 12 this year. He's been on the shuttle up and down. AAA to the big leagues. No extra base hits, no RBIs. Plouffe back easily. Alex in his first 2 starts, 7 strikeouts, 7 walks in 7 2/3 innings. With 10 hits allowed. Maxwell bounces this one to Simmons. It comes charging in. It's going to tag Plouffe, flip over to first, and there's a double play to end it.
Well, he got that first double play of the season turn. Good play by Simmons once again. 6-3 double play. Albert coming up. Brought to you by Arco in the first inning. Albert gets a changeup from Cotton, and Albert drives that out of the ballpark. 596 for Albert Pujols. 384th different pitcher that Albert Pujols has hit a home run against. Now leading off here in the third.
105 miles off the bat. 435 feet, Gooby.
Felt like it still had some distance to go when it slammed into the seats out there in left center.
On a changeup. Pujols, Valbuena, and Simmons.
So he created all that power himself.
Yep.
Sometimes when you square up a fastball, they're creating that opportunity to go a long way, but on a changeup, that's all you, and that's all your power.
Albert now with 2,859 career hits, 1,842 career RBIs. He's 2 behind Carl Yastrzemski in that category. 596 career home runs. Skies this one out to right. Not very deep. One down.
It's pretty cool. When Albert came to the plate, Kevin Durant had his phone out there filming that. Greatness, watching greatness. There he is. Golden State just waiting around to see who's going to win that Houston-San Antonio series.
Valbuena looks at a strike. The way he struck out in the first, one of 5 strikeouts for Cotton. Seemed to be cruising to a 1-2-3 second inning, but then gave up the home run to Revere, and then it snowballed on him. Back-to-back hits by Pennington Maldonado before Escobar touched him for that 3-run jack.
It's that cut fastball from Cotton. Valbuena picked up his first home run as an Angel against Kendall Graveman last night. Dead center field. It was a fastball. It was middle part of the plate, but the lower part of the strike zone.
There's that changeup. Valbuena goes down swinging. 2 down. It'll bring up Andrelton Simmons. Hey, in support of Mental Health Month this May, Fox Sports Supports is proud to team up with NAMI, the National Alliance of Mental Illness, and their commitment to replacing stigma with hope and improving the lives of families and those affected by mental health conditions. Learn more about how to be stigma-free and visit foxsportsupports.com. Two outs, nobody on, and here's Andrelton Simmons, who struck out his first time up.
Been very good in his last 20 games against the A's. 400 batting average. Cole Calhoun, very good, but so far in the night, Cole's struck out a couple times.
Dribbler foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, two. He'll go down swinging on the off-speed pitch. Cotton has himself a 1-2-3 third. To the bottom of the third we go with the Angels still on top.
This moment back 2010 on this date. Dallas Braden threw a perfect game here in Oakland against the Tampa Bay Rays. He only had 8 more wins the rest of his career. That's his grandmom there. What a special moment on Mother's Day to be able to give it, hug his grandmother at that moment. Perfect game for Dallas Braden back in 2010 for the Oakland A's.
9-1-2 for Oakland here in the third. Rosales, Davis, and Lowry. Alex Meyer faced a minimum 3 in the second. After the walk to Plouffe, got Maxwell hit into a double play to get out of the inning as Rosales takes upstairs. Playing shortstop every day with Marcus Semien on the DL.
That's 9 batters now faced for Alex Meyer. He's only thrown 3 first pitch strikes. Going back to what you said back in the first inning, been a problem for him so far this year. First pitch strikes.
They're just, I said 47.5% first pitch strikes. That's no bueno as a
not when you have
starter.
Stuff like him. Again, it's just that trust factor, believing in yourself for Alex.
2 balls and a strike. This one's out toward right center field, tailing away from Maben. He'll dive, can't get it. Cole backing up on it has it. Rosales will stroll into second with a double. It's going to be a tough play off the bat with that ball just going away from him.
He has a right-handed batter. It's going to tail away because the center fielder is going to have that action going away. Backed up very well by Cole. Made a pretty close play at second. Just underneath the glove. Good effort by Maben to try to dive and catch this baseball just by the glove. Very good backup by Cole Calhoun.
Rosales with his 5th double of the year, and here's Rajai Davis swinging through the first one.
That's the one thing you always got to remember with Rajai Davis. He can hit a fastball well, and he's always aggressive. Very important to be able to throw your break a ball early in counts, and then you can expand the strike zone with your break a ball, get a swing and miss.
Davis with a walk, 2 stolen bases, and a run scored in the first.
Good spot. 95 outside corner for Alex Meyer. Again, don't overthrow. More likely go with a breaking ball here. Don't overthrow and bounce it well in front of the plate. Just trust, keep that front shoulder in, and make a quality pitch with a breaking ball.
Ground ball to short. Rosales going to try to go to third. Bobbled by Simmons. Still has to play at first. No. Oh, they did say he got it. Valbuena somehow kept the foot on the base. It looked from here that maybe came off, but no argument for Rajai Davis. 1 down.
I'm sure Bob Melvin will take a look at that, but it looked like he was able to stretch out and keep his foot on his. Simmons was thinking about making that throw quickly.
Number 8, Chad Lowry.
To third. That's when you see that power arm from Simmons. Got a lot on that throw, and you can see he able to keep his foot on the base as he stretches all the way out. Nice play by Valbuena. Toe on the base, full on the stretch. Again, a little bit too much of the strike zone on that 2-strike breaking ball for Alex Meyer.
Jed Lowry fouls off the first when he struck out in the first.
and Maldonado. Trusted movement from Alex Myers. Generally, he's going to stay towards the middle part of the plate, not go off too far either corner. See him right there, right behind the middle of the plate. And the reason why you do that, I think that's another part of that conversation Mike Scioscia and Martin Maldonado had in between innings. With that movement that Alex Myers has, if he starts that pitch on the corner, it's never going to have the appearance of being a strike for the home plate umpire. Stay towards the middle, just move the body just slightly to corner, to have a better chance to be more consistent in the strike zone. And a lot of times when you want that pitch elevated like that, Martin will move up and then even move towards the inside part of the plate. He still stayed towards the middle, but gave the target upstairs, and Alex Myers missed that with running action off the outside corner.
One, two. Down goes Lowry. 2 down.
Real solid breaking ball for Alex Myers.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Stay back in this one well, setting up in the middle of the plate, trusting that late break to that curveball, and a swing and miss. Getting the focus after getting 2 outs to be able to finish off this inning with no damage done for Alex Myers.
Chris Davis lined out to Escobar in the first. He's 0 for 1.
Fastball had some life on it. 98. A little bit off the outside corner. Still not a bad spot for Alex Myers.
Foul tipped into the mid. 1-2.
Danger zone against Chris Davis, though. That fastball ran inner half of the plate. You see that swing, that hip was flying open for Chris Davis, looking to lift on something on the inside part of the plate.
There's the 1-2. Downstairs to the breaking ball. 2-2 now. Rosales will lead off double, move to third on the ground out by Davis. Rajay Davis. Lowry a strikeout. Now Chris Davis with a 2-2 count. Alex Myers with 4 strikeouts, 1 walk, 2 hits allowed. Full count. Alonso's on deck.
Got a couple options here if you're Alex Myers. I think the first option would be a breaking ball, but also a fastball away is the second option.
And he walked him. Third walk of the game comes with 2 outs.
Now batting, first baseman, number 17.
Bring up Alonso. Hit a 2-run home run.
Alonso.
It's 10th of the season in the first inning. Alonso now with 10 home runs, 26 RBIs with that first inning home run. Let's take down a nice dig by Maldonado to the back end.
Break a ball in the dirt, not an easy play to able to keep that ball in front and keep it in the glove for Maldonado.
Short lead for Davis at first. That one just missed off the plate. Last night, maybe it gets called a strike. Tonight, not so much. Alex getting extended here as far as the pitch count. Got ahead of Chris Davis, couldn't finish him off. Now falls behind on Yonder. (3-0). Ryan Healy on deck. Maldonado set up way outside, and that's just off the plate. And a 4-pitch walk. So back-to-back walks with 2 outs here loads him up for Healy.
A dangerous hitter with very good power. Coming over the bases loaded now. Charles Nagy to go out to talk to Alex Meyer now, settle him down.
So 4 strikeouts, 4 walks now for Meyer. We're in the 3rd inning.
21 pitches thrown already in this inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 25, Ryan Healy.
Healy struck out on a breaking ball in the 1st inning. That ended that inning. Hoping for a little bit more of that magic here in the 3rd. Rosales standing at 3rd, Davis at 2nd, and Alonso at 1st base. Working from the stretch. That's the pitch that got him for the strikeout in the 1st inning.
And you notice where Maldonado was set up. He was set up in the middle part of the plate in a hard breaking ball. Not set up on the corner, because then it's going to go well off the corner for him. And it was a little bit off, but it was sharp enough on that break to get Healy to chase it.
Drew out a fastball upstairs on him now.
Yeah, because he's tracking something low now.
Down and away, right?
Yeah. He's got to believe he's going to get a breaking ball right here. First pitch fastball, too, was the same plane.
Goes breaking ball, made a mistake, and it's going to stay in the ballpark. Revere's there, and Meyer leaves them loaded. 3 complete with the Angels still up 5-2.
Alex Meyer got into some trouble there in the third inning and was able to get out of it. 3 innings, 4 strikeouts, 4 walks, 2 hits with 2 runs allowed.
Get some encouragement from Matt Shoemaker and Yunel Escobar. Even was motioning to himself as he was walking off the mound. Get on top of that breaking ball, on top of it. He got around that breaking ball, got away with a mistake to Ryan Healy, but he got the out.
Maben, Revere, and Pennington for the Angels here in the 4th. Cotton's coming off a 1-2-3 third inning. Cameron in the hole at 0-2. Maben grounded out in his 2nd inning at bat. 0 for 1.
Pretty good numbers against lefties, but has struggled against righties. And what you're seeing is struggling against righties, pitches going away from him. The lefties, baseball's been drifting in. He's been able to get the barrel of the bat on it. Going away by right-handed pitching. He's had a tough time making good contact. So you even track that pitch pretty well in the inner half. It's the outer half of the plate he's had a tough time with.
Seven strikeouts for Cotton. No walks, 5 hits allowed, 3 of which have been home runs. Maben hits one out toward left center field. Hit very well. Long run for both Davis, and it splits the outfielders. Maben will stop at second with a leadoff double.
4th double. Good to see that baseball driven that way by Cameron Maben, the leadoff here in the 4th. And now it's time for something to smile about. Ben Revere getting a smile with that swing. First home run as an Angel for Ben Revere after a big last night. Getting a lot of smiles and hugs in that dugout before he's able to smile with it. Yes, I went big fly. So all of a sudden, more playing time. Had a triple on Sunday, 2 doubles last night, a home run tonight.
Seventh career home run for Revere.
This is when Mike Scioscia would like to see Ben Revere go back to his normal self. Think in terms of hitting the ball hard to that right side of the infield. Home run was nice. That's not really part of his game. Hitting the ball hard on the ground, especially an opportunity to be able to advance Maben, potentially drive him in with a single.
Revere's home run, 368 feet to right field, 96 miles per hour off the bat.
But with that smile he had, that felt like it was about 120 miles off the bat.
No balls and a strike. It's cooled down considerably tonight now. The wind whipping around this ballpark. 63 degrees at first pitch.
Well, the one thing you look for as a hitter against Cotton, be able to make sure you get the ball to the right side of the infield to get something off speed. Cotton's got a good fastball. He'll run away. That's going to be a more difficult pitch to hit to the right side of the infield if you're Ben Revere, but a slow curveball or changeup, better pitch to be able to get the job done.
Cotton coming over from the Dodgers last year. Part of the group of players coming over for Rich Hill, Josh Reddick. 2-1 now.
Scott Radinsky, the bullpen coach for the Angels, has known Cotton for a long time in the Dodger organization. Said that changeup is very special. Even Pedro Martinez went out on Twitter and talked about his changeup and his cut fastball, how well he throws his changeup, very similar grip that the Hall of Famer Pedro Martinez throws through his changeup. Just got down to the bullpen, trying to stay warm.
2-1. That's line to left field, a base hit. Maven held up, make sure Rosales wasn't going to get to it.
That's 5 hits in the last 2 days for Ben Revere.
We said it last night. A guy with his swing that
Second
been an
baseman,
everyday player. It's
number 7,
difficult to get any at-bats and
Pennington.
any consistency, but he's certainly getting it with Trout out of the lineup.
Well, you
taking
tap
the
those
most of it.
elbows together, Victor, then you have that little hitch in your swing, and it's all about timing hitting anyhow, but especially with his approach and swing at the plate. Going back to that tweet from Pedro Martinez about Cotton, he reminds me a lot of myself. Nasty changeup, nice cutter.
It's very Torrey Hunter of him.
Same arm angle and rotation, and the same grip I used to have. And he was born on the same day that I made his debut in 1992. Where's number 45? But sadly was traded by the Dodgers. Reminds you of a young him. That is a Torrey Hunter moment.
Yeah. Torrey at the time talking about Peter Borges and his speed.
But that's pretty good. I mean, when Cotton heard about that, he was really thrilled because that was one of his idols growing up playing baseball was Pedro Martinez.
Pennington late on that one. Behind in the count at 0-1. He had a single between Plouffe and the bag in his first at bat, and he's also scored.
Real good speed on the bases here for the Angels with Maben third, Revere at first. Pennington with a couple stolen bases, pretty good speed at the plate also. We might see Ben Revere going. Maxwell has thrown out only 1 base runner, 5 attempts against him. Just 1 in his career as far as thrown out would be base stealers.
One ball, one strike. 67 pitches thrown by Cotton. With nobody out here in the fourth. Leadoff double by Maben and single by Revere.
Bob Melvin may be forced to get down to that bullpen pretty soon if another base hit here by an Angel and Cliff Pennington at the plate. Already a visit from Kurt Young, the pitching coach.
One and two. Good lead for Revere over at first base. They'll check in on him. Looked like Revere was trying to go, but then ended up holding up.
Yeah, he has the green light to go, and that means as a good base stealer, whenever you feel like going, the manager will give you a green light, and he's going to go there, but the timing wasn't right as he was trying to get a good jump against Cotton. Cotton held the ball long enough to stop him, and at that point, good decision not to go. There's a certain guys on your team where the manager will give you the green light to go when you feel it's the right time to try to steal a base.
Revere's on the move. This one's out towards shallow center field. Rajai Davis coming in, not going to get there. It'll fall in for a base hit. Maben will score. Pennington with his second hit, and it gives the Angels a 6-2 lead. 3 consecutive hits to start this fourth. Revere, because he was on the move, never picked up the baseball. Otherwise, he'd be standing at third base.
Number 12, the catcher.
It was hit high enough. He had to make sure that baseball got down, but Davis playing deep. See how deep he's playing in center field. He's thinking about going back and then tracks that baseball well in front of Davis. And with Davis's throwing arm in center, most times you're going to try to take an extra base. But at that point, to stay at second, you're still in a very good position with Maldonado up here with no outs. What if you add on by trying to bunt? Or you let him swing away after that good swing that Maldonado had his first at bat against Cotton. Squaring around, looks like.
Bunt on the third base side. Plouffe will barehanded off balance throw. The sacrifice advances Revere to third and Pennington to second.
Good job. That's what you want to do, make the third baseman field the ball. So that means that third base bag is vacated and you're going to be successful getting to third.
And Escobar will get an opportunity here.
Third baseman, Escobar.
Last time up for Escobar, a couple on. Drove in a couple with that big fly, 3-run home run. 5 home runs on the season, tying his season total of all of last year.
Three-run home run of the second inning, his 5th of the year. 15 RBIs now for Yunel. Shouldn't take long. Get action ready in the bullpen.
And Smith getting ready quickly.
Infield in. Bouncer over to short. Rosales.
What a
played
great
the short
read.
hop. Revere scores. 7-2 Angels.
And a lot of people are always talking about that contact play, but that was perfectly run by Ben Revere to score on that ground ball. 4th RBI of the night for Escobar.
Right fielder, number 56.
Going right on contact, a tough little in-between hop. And able to score on that slide. A little bit different. Hopefully he's okay. Hit that knee as he slid in towards the plate. Add-on run here in this inning. Now 7-2 for the Angels.
Cole lifts one out toward right field. Matt Joyce moving over, calling for it. The Angels are done here in the 4th. They add 2 as we hit to the bottom of the inning. It's 7-2 Halos. California Land Rover retailers. By Jack in the Box, come try the new guacamole and bacon chicken sandwich only at Jack in the Box. And by your local Toyota dealers. Let's go places. Halos up by the score of 7-2. Second game of this 3-game set. Beautiful shot. A waxing gibbous moon tonight, Gooby.
Wow.
Just for you.
Thank you for that.
Be better if it was a Goobious. Instead it's a gibbous.
Well, we could always rename it if you like.
I'm good. Full moon expected tomorrow. Alex Meyer with a 7-2 lead as we start the bottom of the 4th inning. Joyce, Plouffe, and Maxwell.
Good break, real good breaking ball thrown there by Alex Meyer, under control.
Broken bat flare out to shallow center field. Maben got a good jump on it. 1 down.
And now it's time for the driver's seat, brought to you by the new 2017 Kia Sorento. We talked about how many close games these two have played since 2002. We talked about it last night, including that extra inning game. Most games decided by 1 or 2 runs. AL opponents since 02. Rangers and Mariners at 150, but the Angels and Athletics and the Orioles and the Rays at 147. A lot of close games. That's why you got to keep adding on. This Oakland team always seems to find a way to get back in these games.
Two balls, no strikes on Plouffe, who worked the walk in the 2nd. Eight hits for the Angels, 2 for Oakland. 3-1 count. Got the bottom part of the zone. Full count.
95-mile-an-hour fastball from Meyer.
60 pitches for Alex. 32 have been strikes. Payoff on the way. Plouffe hits one out to left center field. Beer over to cut it off. Does so. Plouffe keeps on running. Going to try to stretch it into a double, and he is in there just ahead of the tag. For a 1-out, 2-base hit, his 3rd double of the season.
The catcher, number 13.
Fastball ran on the inner half.
Maxwell.
Lateral movement on him. Ben Revere trying to cut this off, but that angle he tried to get to, and line on the throw, but Plouffe thinking double out of the batter's box, especially down by 5. You're going to be aggressive to try to get in scoring position so a single can score you. Slides in with a double. 3rd double of the season for Plouffe.
Maxwell grounded into a double play to end the 2nd, so he's 0 for 1. Second round pick by the A's in 2012 out of Birmingham Southern College. Stephen Vogt's off to a very slow start this year. Gets the night off, more than likely back in there tomorrow with an afternoon contest to wrap up the series. Remains at 0-2.
And an opportunity to expand the strike zone, get a hitter to swing at something out of the zone on your terms through Alex Meyer.
Stoppers on the drums.
Multitasking.
There's your culprit, people. Those that tweet us about the drums here. It's Stomper. Without his buddy, the Chevron car.
Yes. He's giving you that good little smile for you, Victor. Look at him.
Two balls, two strikes. Joyce a fly ball to center. Plouffe with the double to left center field. Maxwell now with a 2-2 count.
Being head 0-2 now, 3-2 count. And Rosales, who hit the ball hard against Alex Myers' first at bat, had a double on deck.
And Maxwell goes down swinging, 2 down.
Well, you talk about late lateral movement on a fastball. That's exactly what Alex Myers threw to Maxwell.
The shortstop, number 16, Adam Rosales.
That's why you're seeing Maldonado set towards the middle of the plate. See where he's set up and see how much that baseball runs? That's why you set up as a catcher with the movement that Myers has to stay right in the middle of the plate and trust he's going to hit the corners with movement, whether it's a fastball running away or to break a ball going in.
Rosales sliced a double into the alley at right center field. Nice effort by Maben on the dive. Backed up nicely by Calhoun. For most folks, it'd be a stand-up double. For Adam Rosales, got his uniform dirty.
Which he likes to do often.
Yep. 1-0. Downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes.
That's the normal for Rosales' uniform. I think it's a goal every single game he plays.
Without a doubt. Three-0 count. Top of the order, and Rajay Davis on deck. There's a strike, 3-1. 5 strikeouts, 4 walks. 3 hits allowed for Alex Myers tonight. About to throw a 73rd pitch. We're in the 4th. 7-2 Halos. 3 home runs hit by the Angels so far tonight. High fastball. Out of the zone, too.
And he likes to swing at that high fastball. Got him to chase it. It's a bad. This one just above the strike zone corner. Fox strikes a couple inside pitches, one well off the outside corner, one below the strike zone. So all around the plate here as he tries to finish off Rosales and the A's here in the 4th.
Called strike 3. Down goes Rosales. Back-to-back strikeouts for Meyer. We've played 4 here at the Coliseum with the Angels still on top.
Pujols going to be leading off the inning, and Albert Pujols back in the first inning. 2 strikes, but got a changeup. Hot missed his spot, and Albert 596 as far as career home runs, 384 different home run against different pitchers. As Albert is 4 away from 600.
1 of 3 home runs hit tonight. That was after Cotton struck out the first 2 batters to start the game. Eventually had 3 strikeouts in that inning. 7 on the night. Albert takes a strike. Pujols, Valbuena, and Simmons for the Halos here in the 5th. No action in the pen for Oakland. That's hit sharply to short. Rosales has it. 1 down.
Albert hit that ball hard. Rosales made a nice play on it.
First baseman, number 18, Luis Valbuena.
Valbuena 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. Off speed for a strike. Shift on with Valbuena at the plate. Lowry out at shallow right.
Valbuena's getting a steady diet of all-speed pitches from Cotton in this game.
Two balls and a strike. Cotton visibly upset after that last pitch. 79 pitches on the night for Jarrell, 53 strikes. Three-one count. Would be surprised to see action if Valbuena reaches here. There was already action in the bullpen in the 4th inning as the Angels opened up that frame with 3 consecutive hits.
Good pitch to sit back and do some damage now if you're Valbuena. Sit lower part of the strike zone and drive it.
And he walked him.
Missed by a lot on that pitch.
That's the first walk of the night for the right-hander. And Edgerton Simmons will come to the plate now.
Shortstop.
Hey, join the Angels on Tuesday, May 16th. White Sox are in town for the 3-game set. And if you're in attendance that night, you'll receive a Trout MVP season bobblehead courtesy of Pechanga Resort and Casino. It's the first of a series of 3. For more info, Angels.com.
Boy, Mike Trout looked real comfortable in the batter's box today during batting practice, which is a good sign. Going to be reevaluated after batting practice. Right back out.
Diving stop by Lowry. He'll go to second, and they get Valbuena, the lead runner, for out number 2. Nice play by the second baseman.
He showed a lot better range so far this season. Last year, not as much range at that second base position that we saw. He's made some good plays in this series already.
Number 9.
Off the bat, looked like it was going to be a base hit. Look at the lead runner at second base.
So Simmons on board via the fielder's choice. 2 outs. Maben at the plate. Cam led off the 4th inning with a double to left center.
Big slow curveball from Cotton.
Maxwell's going to go out. Several times already in this inning where that fastball's missed upstairs.
Yeah, generally, a guy's around the strike zone, but he's missed upstairs, like you mentioned, Victor, a lot with the four-seam fastball.
Two and one. Good lead for Simmons over at first.
Good hack there by Cameron.
Even bigger lead for Simmons now.
Two stolen bases for Simmons this season. Been caught twice. Good size lead.
Maybin chopping it to Rosales. Go the short way, force out Simmons. Halos are done here in the fifth. We'll head to the bottom of the fifth inning. Angels still lead at 7-2.
T-Mobile, Mark Trumbo walk-off single in the 12th as the O's beat the Nationals 5-4. Max Scherzer dealt again, 11 strikeouts, 52nd time in his career. He's had 10 or more strikeouts, tying Kershaw for the active leaders in that category. And the Cincinnati Reds beat the Yankees. They scored all 5 in the second. 3 games over 500 for the surprising Cincinnati Reds, second in the NL Central.
Top of the order for Oakland here in the fifth inning. Rajay Davis, Jed Lowry, Chris Davis. Alex Meyer finished off the fourth inning with a couple of strikeouts of Maxwell and Rosales. 6 punch outs, 4 walks tonight. Davis drives one out to center. Maybin moving back on it is there. 1 down. This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Los Angeles Angels and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of Angels Baseball LP. Rajai Davis now 0 for 2 with a walk. Here's Jed Lowry, who struck out twice tonight. This one's out to center. Maben has to hustle back, still going back, and will run it down as he steps onto the track.
Well, you love those quick outs, especially for Alex Meyer. Tough, long innings.
Left fielder.
So the quick outs
Number
here in
2,
the fifth.
Chris Davis.
Chris Davis lined out to Escobar in the first, walked in the third.
Good fastball. Challenged a fastball hitter with that one. It's close to the heart of the plate. When he's going through his delivery, that little hesitation, trying to stay a little bit longer over the pitching rubber, separates the baseball from the glove before driving towards the plate. Very important for that, his timing mechanism. We talk about that for hitters, but for Alex Myers, as tall as he is, to stay a little bit longer over that pitching rubber, better chance of keeping that front shoulder in.
2-1, line toward short. Simmons has it in a 1-2-3 inning for Alex Meyer. 5 in the books. Looks like the A's might with a new arm, but the Angels still on top.
Hyundai Better Than Ever sales event with the best total savings on select models in Hyundai's history is going on now at your Hyundai dealer. And by Jerome's Furniture, home of Jerry's Price and proudly the official furniture store of Angels Baseball.
Halos on top 7-2 as we start the 6th inning here at the Coliseum. Game 2 of this 3-game set. Jarrell Cotton no longer in the game. It's right-hander Josh Smith, the 29-year-old from Margate, Florida, taking over on the mound. He was a waiver claim last offseason from the Cincinnati Reds. Pitched in 1 game as a member of the A's, 2 innings, 3 hits. 2 walks and 1 strikeout.
Fastball is 89, 93 range. Slider, curveball, changeup. It's amazing going back to Cotton again. We talked about his numbers at night. Continues to struggle at night. ERA coming into this game tonight at just under 9, gives up 7 earned runs in 5 innings.
Yeah, worst start run-wise, home run-wise. This one sliced down the line and foul for Jarrell Cotton. Previous high in runs allowed 6. 3 of those were earned against Houston earlier this year. 7 runs all earned tonight. And 3 home runs. He had never done that in a game. Again, he's only been in the big leagues for a brief time, coming up last year with Oakland.
Still, it's got to be hard to explain that if you're Kurt Young and Bob Melvin, why he has struggled so much pitching at night and at home. .947 at night for Cotton.
Ground ball towards short. Revere retired for the first time tonight. Homered in the second, singled in the fourth, and he
Number
scored
7,
twice.
Cliff Pennington.
1 out, and here's Cliff
Second
Pennington. 2 for 2 with a couple of singles and an RBI.
Ben Revere didn't look real comfortable going back into the dugout, running down the line after that slide at the plate. Hopefully he's okay though, especially the way he's swinging the bat right now. One thing's for sure, you can always count on Ben Revere smiling though, and always talking to somebody.
RBI for Pennington, his 4th of the year. Starting at second base tonight. And he'll skyward to right.
And now it's time for Tools of the Trade, brought to you by Ram Trucks. The Angels going small ball, manufacturing a run. First and second, no outs. Martin Maldonado does the job, gets the bunt down, advances both runners into scoring position. Then with Ben Revere at third, the contact play on, ground ball by Escobar, but a good read by Revere. They score a run with a bunt and then a contact play, slides in, a little uncomfortably slides in, but does so with the run.
Lifted down the line toward the bullpen. Alonso giving chase, and he'll make the catch. Nice play by the A's first baseman, who had a long way to go. As the Angels go down in order here in the 6th inning. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Gooby Tuesdays when we return.
Thinking back on all the teams I had, I probably have to say a guy named Jonah Bayless. And I'd say he had some pretty good pranks up his sleeve.
Nothing we can talk about on the air?
No, not. Like to keep it PG on the air.
JJ Putz, he did a lot of things to me and a lot of other things that I can't really say on camera, but he's a great teammate.
Tim Burdack definitely has to be the top of the list. Always giving me a hard time. I remember specifically in 2010, they drove my car into center field, took shaving cream and put target signs on it before early batting practice. So I came out for his pitcher stretch and was pretty startled by it. It was probably one of the better pranks I've ever seen. So I got to give hats off to Tim Burdack for that one.
That's pretty cool, the little pranksters. There's Terry Smith up there, Mark Langston. Pulling a little prank themselves. Look at them. Having a good time in the radio booth. And they're not moving. And still not moving. And they're still not moving.
You know what? Just stay right there.
Yes.
Because he's doing radio. He has to get up to the mic at some point. Force him to stay right there, see how good he is.
They're pulling the prank on us here now.
Unless Langley's doing the play-by-play.
Yes.
I said we go split screen. Split screen right now, just to chap him.
Oh.
Alonso takes outside.
Burt Blyleven and Rick Sutcliffe are certainly legendary pranksters, though. David Cohn, my favorite, those two.
Are they?
Yeah.
Good little hot foot for Burt Blyleven.
Oh, yes.
Alonso, Healy, and Joyce here in the 6th. 1 ball, 1 strike. Alonso with the 2-run home run in the 1st inning, walked into 3rd. That's driven out toward right center field. Long run for Maben. This one is gone. Yonder Alonso with a multi-homer game. 7-3 Angels. 11th of the season for Alonso.
And at this time of the night to hit the ball out like that, get it that far, impressive.
The ball was smoked.
Got out quickly. Maybe took a couple steps to try to cut that off, maybe get it off the wall and get it in
The
quickly.
designated hitter, number 25.
Stayed down on that one well, very similar to the same plane in which he hit the ball at the left center field. There's some rocket out to center. Again, he's looking to lift the baseball way more this season than we've seen in the past from Yonder Alonso.
Just the 2nd career multi-homer game of his career. The first was Saturday against the Tigers. Oh, 1 count on Ryan Healy. Healy 0 for 2 with a strikeout, the fly ball to left.
Alex Meyer had not given up a home run yet this season. 2 to Alonso tonight. That's a good breaking ball from Alex Meyer. He's really did a nice job for the most part when he stayed on top. Break ball that last time up against
Number 23.
Healy.
Matt
A couple on, he got
Joyce.
that with the bases loaded, I should say. Hung a break ball. This time stayed on top of that one very well to get a swing and miss. Great location there by Alex Meyer.
1 out, nobody on for Matt Joyce.
And with that out here in the 6th inning, ties a career high as far as innings pitched in a major league start for Alex Meyer. 5 1/3, did it once before.
Action of the bullpen. Blake Parker getting ready. Seven strikeouts matches a career high for Meyer. That one missed inside. Alex said it last year against the Toronto Blue Jays. September 18th.
Looking to pick up his 2nd career major league victory. 90 pitches, 49 strikes. Still not as consistent as you like to see out of Alex Meyer as far as strikes to ball ratio. but still stuff. Very solid tonight. Mike Scioscia's got to feel better about what he's seen so far from Alex. We'd love to see him be able to finish off 6th inning, day game tomorrow. A little bit of rest for the bullpen. Certainly been used a lot.
Missed outside. A 3-1 count. At this point, though, at 27 years of age, you've got a 4-run lead here. Don't you give him a little bit of rope here in the 6th inning?
And because he's going to be part of your rotation here for a while.
Right? So, okay, fine. You walk Joyce. Now here comes Scioscia. He's going to answer our questions. He's not going to give him much rope unless it's just a conversation here. But with a 4-run lead, why not just say, hey, let's see if he can battle through it at 91 pitches? Why not?
He's going to have to do that at some point.
Don't you? That's the way you learn at the major league level, right?
Exactly.
Mike
It's easy to pitch well when you're dealing.
Absolutely. Pitching change. Blake Parker coming on. Sports West is being brought to you by Mercury Insurance. We're on a mission to save you money. Log on to mercuryinsurance.com to get a fast free quote and see how much you can save. And by the all-new 2017 Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid. Go the distance with 84 miles per gallon and 566 total driving range. Blake Parker on a relief of Alex Meyer. And 1 out. And the Angels up by the score of 7-3. Matt Joyce over at first base. Trevor Plouffe at the plate. 17th game for Parker. 0-2 mark and a 4.50 ERA. Plouffe with a walk and a double. Alex Meyer tonight still responsible for Joyce at first base, but 5 1/3 innings. Matched a career high in strikeouts with 7. Set a new career high, unfortunately, in walks with 5. 3 runs, 4 hits.
Parker with that good life on his fastball, has that excellent split finger fastball and hard curveball. .23 strikeouts in 14 innings pitched for Parker.
0-2. Swing and a miss. 2 down.
Make that now 24 punch outs in 14 1/3.
The catcher, number 13.
Runs a fastball upstairs. Plouffe unable to make contact above the letters. pretty good fastballs out of the bullpen right away for Parker.
Maxwell 0 for 2. Double play ball, second inning. Struck out in the fourth. Breaking pitch, and that is flipped out to left field. Base hit for Maxwell. Joyce advances to second, and Oakland has a couple of men on with 2 outs here in the 6th.
Yeah, almost did him a favor. That breaking ball got a little bit of zone. He's just trying to make contact with it. Was late on a fastball. He's hung up out of the strike zone, off speed. Curveball, the spinning, stays up around thigh high, and Maxwell just punches that into left field for a single.
Rosales bouncing on the left side, glove by Escobar. Goes the short way. They force out Maxwell. The 6th is in the books. We head to the 7th. Angels leading at 7-3.
Second inning with 2 on. It's worthy of a Carl's Cam replay. Off-speed pitch, lower part of the strike zone. You know, Escobar continues that power swing. 3-run home run, 5th home run of the season for Escobar. Matching total of last season.
Top of the order with Escobar, Calhoun, and Pujols here in the 7th. Smith had himself a 1-2-3-6 back out for his second inning of work. Pitched in 32 games with Cincinnati last year, 3-3 with a 4.68 ERA. Unell 1 for 3. 4 runs batted in. 3-run home run in the second, an RBI ground down in the 4th.
He was looking something out over the plate. And trying to make contact with that one, unable to do so. Spins and falls on the ground, and that fastball running inside against, Escobar. This fastball runs in. Unable to maintain balance.
1-2. First time Escobar's had a 4 RBI game wearing an Angels uniform. Last time he did it was September 20th of 2015 against the Marlins. Bouncer foul.
Going back to my Hyundai key for this game, we've seen this throughout by the hitters against Oakland. Don't take me live, have that fighting attitude in the batter's box. Some good swings, 8 hits, including 3 home runs. Ben Revere, Albert Pujols, and Escobar. Really strong at bats throughout for the Angels tonight against Oakland pitching.
Ground ball over to third. Plouffe got it. 1 down.
Cole Calhoun, right field.
Cole hitless tonight. A couple of strikeouts and a fly ball to right. Halos with a run in the first, 4 in the second, 2 in the fourth. Oakland with 2 in the first. Got 1 on Alonso's second home run in the 6th inning. Out toward left. Chris Davis is there. 2 down.
Albert had a home run in the first inning.
Albert Pujols.
One thing about Albert we've noticed over the years, those home runs can come in bunches. Now just 4 away from 600.
One for 3 tonight.
Look at that rocket to center field last night. Him and Cole Calhoun. Caught at the wall by Decker, who's no longer with the club. Albert in the first inning, caught in a changeup. And Albert well out to left center field. Stayed back in that one well, no doubt home run. Crushing that seat out in left center field.
Ground ball to short. Halos go down in order. Stretch time at the Coliseum. The Angels still leading this one 7-3. Blake Parker, who came in and finished off the 6th inning, is back out here for the 7th. Rajai Davis, Jed Lowry, Chris Davis due up for the Oakland Athletics. Rajai Davis will walk, a ground down, a fly ball to center. So stolen 2 bases. Halos have action in their bullpen right now. One and one.
And not often does Mike Scioscia extend Parker into that 2nd inning, even though he got 2/3 of an inning last inning. General will stay 1 inning, 1+. He has a number of pitchers down there to give him multiple innings.
Two and one. Alvarez getting ready, which I would imagine would be for Yonder Alonso should we get to that point. A couple of home runs tonight for Alonso.
Good fastball again upstairs for Parker. Alonso is going to be following Chris Davis potentially in this inning. Hopefully will lead off next inning.
Two, chopper to second. Pennington has it. One down. MLB.TV Premium is back and better than ever. Watch every out-of-market regular season game live on over 400 supported devices. Plus, get a free subscription to App Premium, the #1 app for live baseball. Blackout and other restrictions apply. Just visit MLB.TV for the details. One out, nobody on, and Jed Lowry at the plate. For 3 tonight with a couple of strikeouts. Fly ball to center field. Two home runs by Alonso tonight, giving Oakland 44 home runs on the year. He came into play tonight, 3rd in the American League in that category. 5th in slugging. Halos have hit 3 home runs. Total of 34 now on the year for the Angels offense. There's Alonso.
Some really good swings to center field to left center field for his home runs tonight.
Leaving up the count. A little over 11,000 here tonight. Cool night. Been winning it yesterday in a walk-off courtesy of Jed Lowry. The Angels trying to even up the series. One more tomorrow afternoon before returning home for a 7-game homestand. Just inside full count. Tigers in for 4. And the White Sox in for 3 beginning on Monday.
Surprising White Sox so far this season. Even up at 500. Although they did lose tonight, though. Minnesota got them. Another surprising team in the Central.
Three-two now. Lowry chopping this one to Pennington has to come in on it. 2 down.
Left fielder, number 2, Chris.
So it'll be Chris Davis coming up with the bases clear. Left fielder's 0 for 2 with a walk.
Always good to have him come up to the plate with no one on base. His power he has. Well, when you go back to August 6th of 2015, Chris Davis, most home runs in the game with 72. Kevin Encarnacion with 66. Owen Arenado, 65.
Certainly made the transition nicely last year, going from Milwaukee to Oakland, former Cal State Fullerton Titan.
Yeah, you think in terms of Milwaukee, Miller Park, a very good hitter's yard. And you think this ballpark, especially at night, not as much, but 42 home runs last year. 10 this season.
You got his type of power, it doesn't matter. Ballpark, night, day.
And his swing.
Yeah.
We saw last year quite a few times hit the ball out the other way too on high fastballs.
1-2 for Parker. Lifted foul.
Look at the history of this franchise. 40 home run seasons. Jimmy Fox, McGuire, Canseco, Giambi, Davis, and Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. Still can remember Reggie hitting that ball on the roof, above the roof in Tiger Stadium in the All-Star game as a member of Oakland.
71. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that sounds right.
72 was at Atlanta. Two balls, two strikes with 2 outs. Davis fouls it off again. Little battle here.
Three pitches thrown now for Parker.
It was 1971.
Doc Ellis on the mound, the National League against Reggie.
Davis went around, and Blake Parker has himself a 1-2-3 7th. We head to the 8th. Angels on top 7-3.
Sam, I'm Alex Curry. Make sure you stick around after the game for our Angels Live post-game show. Jose Mota will join me here on the field. We'll take a look at Alex Myers' night, the best outing he's had since being with the Angels. We'll hear from him and Mike Scioscia, and take a look at these Angels bats who were stepping up with Mike Trout out of the lineup, like Ben Revere, who's starting to heat up now that he's getting some consistent playing time. I talked to him before the game. He said for him, it's all about finding his confidence. And guys, he definitely has that right now.
And he's got his timing going, and he's got the rhythm going. He's played some solid defense, but staying back on the baseball very well for Ben Revere.
Valbuena, Simmons, and Maben. Smith's third inning of relief. 2 perfect so far, 6 up, 6 down. Valbuena with 2 strikeouts and a walk. 0 for 2. 2-0 count. Alex Myers tonight, terrific outing. As far as taking steps forward in his 3rd start with the Angels this year. 3 runs, 4 hits, 7 strikeouts, 5 1/3. I think to pick up a W.
Yeah, but I think when he looks back on this performance tonight, his feel for his curveball for the most part was very consistent and solid. Got away with one to Healy with the bases loaded, 2-strike pitch. But other than that, he had a good downward tilt to his breaking ball.
Upstairs, there's a walk to start the Angels' half of the 8th. Take a look at the in-game box score for the Angels. We're talking about the 3 home
number
runs.
2,
The Halos have hit tonight. Pujols, Escobar, and Revere. Then with another multi-hit game, Pennington with the couple of hits and an RBI.
Good balance, especially that lower part of the order here tonight for the Angels.
A 1-0 count. Simmons 0 for 3. 2 strikeouts and a fielder's choice. Valbuena's on the move and easily gunned down. Not sure if it was a hit and run or Valbuena decided to go on his own. But either way, he was easily thrown out by Maxwell.
And this is the 2nd runner that Maxwell has thrown out season. Threw him out by quite a bit.
It looked like Valbuena was looking back, right?
Anytime you do that, you're thinking a hit and run is on. With a straight steal, you're looking straight at the base.
Three balls and no strikes.
Smith has done a pretty solid job out of the bullpen here, taking over for Cotton.
Settle things down, throwing strikes.
Having off the mask. Maxwell.
I'll check in on him.
Time to get that baseball off the mask. Sure he's okay. No concussion protocol a lot of times for a catcher. Straight back off the mask. So he smiled to say, I'm all right.
Hey, when you're on that AAA shuttle back and forth,
You're always all right.
yeah, unless your eyes have rolled back and you're passed out on the ground, odds are you're going to say, I'm good. I'm staying in.
Exactly, getting that opportunity to start here tonight.
Full count on Simmons with 1 out. Simmons goes down swinging. 2 down.
Number 9, Cameron Maben, center field.
Struggles continue for Andrelton. The last couple of weeks have been tough for him.
Yeah, first time he struck out 3 times in a game since 2015, 3rd time in his career. You wonder with the hands, both, how comfortable it was swinging, especially remember that first at bat, first inning where he hit that ball at the end of the bat. Had to hurt him also.
No balls, 2 strikes. Maven 1 for 3 with a double. Almost looked like Simmons was talking about Valbuena about that pitch. And Valbuena was peeking in on it to get thrown out as if to say, even if I swung at that ball, I'd have to chop it straight down onto the plate. Maven takes, did not go.
There'll be some real positive things about the offense tonight, though. We talk about the home runs, but they're also able to manufacture a couple runs in the 4th inning.
Rosales, off balance throw. Halos are done here at the 8th. We'll head to the bottom of the inning, 7-3 Angels.
Coming up, back in the 1st inning with 1 on against Alex Meyer, left center field, home run number 10 of the season. Then in the 6th inning against Alex Meyer again, fastball down, lines this one over the center field wall for his 2nd home run, 11th of the season, already a career high for the AL Player of the Week. Game again here tonight. It's been on 3 times, 2 home runs and a walk. Now face a new pitcher, Jose Alvarez, the lefty coming in. against Alonso. It was his 18th game, 0-1 record, 2.31 ERA. Batting average against very solid, 154 for Alvarez.
9 strikeouts, 2 walks, 3 home runs allowed for Jose. First one down and away for ball 1. Yonder Alonso, a couple of home runs and a walk. That's out towards center field. Maven's there. 1 down.
Boy, what a different hitter he is this season. A lot more fly balls, ground ball percentage way down.
In the pitch for the Angels, number 48, Jose Alvarez.
You think about it, with his power we've seen so
Now
far,
batting for the Athletics,
that's the type of swing that
designated hitter,
Oakland needs as far as
Ryan Healy.
better balance in their lineup. We're willing to give up a little more contact for more power. So far, very productive for Alonso. Now the team leader in home runs with 2 tonight.
Ryan Healy 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts. Off speed away. Nobody warming for the Angels. It's Jose here in the 8th. 1-2. Blake Parker, nice job in his inning at 2/3. 1 hit, 2 strikeouts. No runs.
Really, other than that one game in which got away from us, some flares and a couple of ground balls that had eyes in Seattle. Very solid, most part this season for Blake Parker for the Angels out of the bullpen for Mike Scioscia.
Full count.
So they'll have a pinch hitter for Matt Joyce.
That's pulled to left and a base hit for Healy. First time he's been on board tonight. 1 out single to. It's Mark Canha. He's called back up today.
Pinch
Jeff
hitting
Decker
for the
was
Athletics,
designated for Simon.
number
Will get an
20,
opportunity to bat.
Mark Canha.
Joyce finishes the game 0 for 2 with a walk. Seventh game for Canha at the major league level. Just a 105 batting average, 2 for 19. That's why he was sent back out. Breaking ball misses. A's picked him up in the Rule 5 draft prior to 2015. Actually, a pretty decent rookie campaign. 124 games at 254, 16 home runs, 70 runs batted in. And Jose has fallen behind here. 2 balls, no strikes. It's a team in the Oakland A's is feeling pretty good about itself, especially over the last 3 games with 3 walk-off victories. 2 against the Tigers, 1 against the Angels last night.
Yeah, you don't want to give them any life and give any free passes here. You just got to think in terms of, hey, get a ground ball right here. If we get one at an infielder, that fastball, 91-mile-an-hour fastball by him.
Canada college teammate of Marcus Semien at Cal. That right there, courtesy of our producer, Jay Cutlow.
Yes, of course.
Cal flag.
Yes, big fan of that. Especially his daughter and son.
Yep. Out to right. Cole moving over. Only got a little carry. And
Wow, that went a
2
long
out.
way.
Told you the wind's been blowing here, picking up and swirling in this Coliseum. And that looked like as a routine of fly ball off the bat as there could have been. Then she got to the wall.
And the one thing about this ballpark always has been, even on cold nights, is the baseball carries well down the lines. And this baseball, even looking at Cole, he was going on a straight line and then drifted back just in front of the wall.
Trevor
Cole was surprised how well that baseball traveled.
So Plouffe up with 2 outs and a man on. Trevor a walk, a double and a strikeout. American League West. Texas beat San Diego 11-0 earlier today. Houston defeated Atlanta 8-3 at Minute Maid Park. And the Mariners beat the Phillies 10-9 in Philadelphia.
So the Seahawks beat the Eagles,
Yep.
huh? Our good buddy Jared Weaver struggled in San Diego today against Texas.
Yep.
So looking for the first W as a Padre.
Keenan Middleton going to get ready. That game in Houston, Carlos Beltran homered off Bartolo Colon. Some mileage between those two guys.
Yes.
3-1 count. Maxwell, the catcher, on deck.
Might have helped him out a little bit. That looked like a little bit off the outside corner and high.
It's like the exact same thing.
Especially when you're in need of base runners.
Yeah.
This moment, if you're Oakland, you just want to try to keep them quiet. Especially when you mentioned earlier, 3 games in a row walk off.
First time they've done that since 2004. Haley on the move with the full count of 2 outs. We'll head back to first base and get to do it again. Halos in the 9th have the bottom third of their order coming up in Revere, Pennington, and Maldonado. Daniel Coulombe, lefty, getting ready.
A's fans always in their ball club.
What's on top of his hat? Oh, it's a pie. Makeshift pie.
Well, that's what they were talking about, pie in the face the last 3 nights,
Gotcha.
walk-offs.
Gotcha.
Creative.
It's one way to put it. I know folks at home sometimes, probably because of the drums and the sound. I like the atmosphere here.
Yeah. For
They're
this
having fun
ballpark,
here,
for
man.
what it is in this ballpark,
Absolutely.
these fans really are into their team.
This one lined toward center. Maben has to come in on it and plays it on the hop. I thought he had a chance to make the catch, but it falls in for a single. And it's runners at the corners now with 2 outs.
He's playing deep and no doubles type defense set up. Coming in on the baseball. Stops him to be able to play that in front of him. Though it looked like initially if he had taken a different angle going in the baseball, he may, with that speed that Maben has, he could run that one down, but instead falls in there for a base hit.
Pinch hitting for the Athletics.
And the pinch
Number
hitter,
18,
Bruce Maxwell,
Chad Pinder.
taken out for Chad Pinder. Charles Nagy out with the scouting report. Maxwell finishes 1 for 3. Pinder, so far this year, a 308 average. It's 8 for 26 with a home run and 3 RBIs. A second round pick in 2013. Hasn't been easy for Alvarez. He's thrown 20 pitches, 10 balls, 10 strikes. Healy standing at third and Plouffe at first. Alvarez falls behind.
Generally with this Oakland lineup, what we've seen over the last couple of seasons, if you get ahead, they will expand the strike zone, but they're patient at least on that first pitch.
One bounce foul. 1-2.
Quite a few pitches now thrown in this inning for Alvarez. Down to 23. Next one will be number 24.
Evens the count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Pretty close to the upper part of the strike zone here. Goes inside, touches the upper part of the strike zone according to our Fox tracks. Could have easily been called a strike.
Two now. Pinder strikes out swinging, and we will head to the 9th inning with the Angels still up 7-3.
Dodgers, Mark Reynolds. Pretty good free agent pickup by the Rockies. Homers to right center field, 12th home run of the season, hitting over 330 for the Rockies. Home runs in 4 straight games for the surprising Colorado Rockies. Great power, he's always had that power. A good streak so far for Colorado. They end up splitting a doubleheader against Chicago. Won that game, game 1, but lost game 2, 8-1.
And Jake Arrieta, by the way, knocked around again.
Left field.
9 runs, 5 earned, and 3 2/3. His ERA is at 5.35 for the season.
Free agent to be.
Yeah. This after starting the first 2 games of the season very well with an ERA around 2. Daniel Coulombe, the lefty on the mound. Stephen Vogt, the new catcher. Ben Revere leads things off. He will look at a strike. Mark Hanna, by the way, stays in the game. He's in right. See pinch hit for Matt Joyce. Revere 2 for 3 with a home run and a single. 1 RBI, 2 runs scored. Coulombe, 27 years of age. Dodgers draft pick, 25th round out of Texas Tech. And he strikes out Revere. Foul tip downward in the mid.
Pretty good breaking balls in that sequence against Ben.
Number 7, Cliff Pennington, second base.
2 curveballs. Good downward break. Especially how well Ben Revere swung the bat.
So he talked a lot with Clayton Kershaw and Sandy Koufax when with the Dodgers, talking about his curveball.
Well, that's 2 pretty good guys to
Not
talk
bad,
about. I know Clayton Kershaw always gives Sandy Koufax a lot of credit for his curveball, the feel for that pitch, and the 12-6 break to it. Boy, during that stretch for Sandy Koufax when he was the most dominant pitcher in the game, he could just tell hitters he was throwing a curveball and they weren't going to make contact. Then heard that he could rush that 90-mile-an-hour fastball upstairs too.
Amazing turnaround to the start of his career.
Really wild. Kind of like Randy Johnson was.
0-2. Pennington bounces it to Rosales. Seems to have been busy tonight. 2 outs. Pennington 2 for 4 with that ground out. We'll bring up Maldonado.
Catcher,
So
Martin
Keenan Middleton will
Maldonado.
pitch the 9th. Oakland will have 9, 1 and 2 due up. Rosales, Davis, and Lowry. Maldonado 1 for 2. Single with a run scored in the 2nd. Had a sac bunt in the 4th. A pop up in the 6th inning. Good leverage working the bottom part of the zone. Lefty got into 35 games last year with Oakland. 3-1 mark and a 4.53 ERA. Purchased from the Dodgers September of 2015. 1-2. Breaking ball and misses. That hit him. So hit batter with 2 outs on a 2-2 pitch. Puts a man off for Yunel Escobar.
Runs this fast. Oh, the
Third
breaking
baseman,
ball.
Yunel
Tries to
Escobar.
overthrow that pitch instead of staying on top of it. Got to round that one and ends up hitting Maldonado. If you're going to get hit with a pitch, I guess that would be the one to get hit with. Or maybe a changeup. Although it's easy for us to say while we're up here in a cool night. Big 3-run home run for Uni back in the 2nd inning. Here's that swing. Not a real bad pitch. It's the lower part of the strike zone going drifted down the way, but Escobar went down and got it, drove it out to left center field for a 3-run home run, 5th home run of the season for Escobar. See, with that swing there, trying to get his 6th home run. 2nd multi-home run game of the season potential with that type of swing. He's only done that twice in his career, once with the Rays and just the other day for Escobar.
One. Bouncer to short. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Keenan Middleton coming on. And to close it out for the Halos. Up 7-3. Bottom of the 9th inning. Keenan Middleton on in relief. Trying to close it out for Alex Meyer, who went 5 1/3. Gave up 3 runs. Looking for his first win of the season. Keenan working his 3rd big league game. No record of .450 ERA. Just 2 innings, 2 strikeouts, no walks, 2 hits allowed. Adam Rosales, Rajay Davis, Jed Lowry, the scheduled 3 for the Athletics here in the 9th inning. Jose Alvarez went 1 inning, gave up 2 hits, had 1 strikeout in the 8th. Two balls and no strikes. Rosales with a double back into 3rd. 1 for 3 tonight. Reno.
Middleton can rush that fastball himself. Upper 90s. Very good changeup and curveball.
And a 4-pitch walk to start the ninth.
Number 11, Rajay Davis.
This don't make no sense, Sean. I hope I bring you through on this one, Father.
Rajay Davis 0 for 3 with a walk. Five out of the strike zone to start this ninth inning. Luis Valbuena's going to go out. Call time and settle down the youngster.
Trying to get him back to being aggressive in the strike zone. Another pitch off the outside corner.
That'll force Bud Norris to get up in the Angels bullpen and start playing catch. Charles Nagy out to pay a visit. 6 pitches all out of the strike zone. Leadoff walk for Rosales. 2-0 count on Rajay Davis with Jet Lowry on deck. 3-0.
With this team, as much confidence they have now late in the game, you don't want to give them any life here. Would not be surprised if Davis takes another pitch.
Three-1. So back-to-back walks to start the ninth inning. Norris needs to crank it up.
Now batting, number 8, Jed Lowry.
Anderson Sims just going a little smile just to try to slow down the game for him.
I think this may be to just get Norris into game. Nagy's looking down there.
Once they get that signal of the tip of the hat, Nagy's still looking down there.
No real sense of urgency, it seems like, but you know, Bud is new to this role.
And there, Mike Scioscia's
there you go.
Got the sign. That's
There
all
it
he was
is.
hoping for.
So that's going to be it for Keenan Middleton. Faces 2 batters and he walks the 2 here in the ninth inning. We have ourselves a pitching change with nobody out, 2 on, and the Angels up 7-3. with nobody out, and the A's getting their first 2 men on base via the walk against Keenan Middleton. So Mike Scioscia goes to the bullpen and brings in Bud. 17th appearance, 1-1 record at 3.18 ERA. He's got 5 saves under his belt, 17 innings, 22 strikeouts, and 7 walks. Now you've got the heart of the order coming up with Lowry, Chris Davis, and Yonder Alonso. Rosales, the base runner at second. Rajai Davis, the base runner at first. So pretty good speed on the bases for the Athletics.
Jed Lowry, if hits the ball on the ground, you get a good chance at a double play ball. He's rolled into 2 so far this year.
Lowry 0 for 4 tonight. Takes low.
Very dangerous. Chris Davis on deck. Very important batter here now for Bud Norris.
And the very hot Yonder Alonso after him, if you get there. 1-0. Lowry, big swing, fouls it back. Ball and a strike.
A big night for Jed Lowry last night. 2 home runs, including the walk-off.
Simmons, the shortstop, trying to keep Rosales close to the bag. Everyone else defensively straight up, although Revere and Maben are left at center respectively, a little bit the opposite way against Lowry. 1-1 on the corner, 1-2.
Good spot with that fastball, firm fastball, back to back at 95 from Bud Norris. Did that outside corner, paints that corner.
One-two. This is hit towards second. Pennington flips it to second base. They get the double play, 2 down.
Boy, what a break that is to get a double play on that line drive when you're just going base to base at this point of the game instead of being first and second with 1 out. Very good decision by both Pennington and Simmons. Catch that line drive, quickly fires over to second. A huge double play. Well done by both. It's not real good base running by Rosales, as Jed Lowry knows that's not good base running. He didn't hit that ball real well, but Norris likes it. Very good play by Cliff Pennington over to Anderson Simmons.
Chris Davis at the plate. Davis will line out a walk, another line out and a strikeout. He's 0 for 3. Rajai Davis on the move. Nobody was holding him on. He'll take second on indifference. One ball, no strikes. Ground ball to short, should do it. Andrelton Simmons has it. Light that baby up as the Angels take game 2 by the final of 7-3.
Bud Norris picks up his 6th save. Alex Meyer gets his first win of the season. 3-run home run by, Escobar. Ben Revere, very good game. And he's our Land Rover above and beyond player of the game, 2 for 4. Hit a solo home run, his first as an Angel, a single. Hit for the cycle over the last 3 games, going 6 for 13 for our above and beyond player of the game. Brought to you by Land Rover, Ben Revere. Angels even up this series now, a game apiece. Albert Pujols with the big